Hello and welcome to another one of these ADD videos. Today we're going to look at redox reactions, but from a point of view of oxidation numbers. So not all redox reactions are involved using those activity series and the single replacement reactions we studied earlier. With the use of oxidation numbers, we're able to keep track of the electron movement and determine if a redox reaction did occur. And any reaction in which we have a change in the oxidation numbers for the individual elements is known as a redox reaction from now on. All right? It's a more comprehensive definition. So as a result, you have to know how to assign these oxidation numbers. All right, so if you haven't watched those videos, haven't practiced those concepts yet, please do so. It's essential and foundational to being able to determine which one's undergoing oxidation, which one's undergoing reduction. So here are the steps. Oxidation numbers. After you assign these oxidation numbers, you can determine which one's undergoing reduction and which one's undergoing oxidation. If it increases an oxidation number, in other words, it's lost electrons, it's oxidation, and you will see it go more positive. So it'll go from a -2 to 0, that's oxidation, or 1 + 1 to a +4. All right, this is giving up 2 electrons. Giving up 3 electrons. And then reduction is the exact opposite, right? It would only make sense that it's the exact opposite, a decrease in oxidation number. Why? Because we're gaining electrons. So it's becoming more negative. So you should be able to look at a reaction, assign these oxidation numbers, and say, hey, this oxidation number went from a 0 to a -4. So that gained 4 electrons. That's reduction. Or it went from a -3 to a -5. It gained 2 electrons. This is reduction. And once you have the concepts down, what we will do is we will separate them into their 2 equations. Remember, the electrons for oxidation are on the right side. So we would have a plus electrons. That's the typical oxidation reaction. And then for reduction, the electrons are on the left side. That's for reduction. And we will use what's called the ion-electron method to balance these equations once you get familiar with how to assign the processes. All right? So again, this is all starting to build on each concept. So if you don't learn one thing, it'll be hard for you to learn the next thing. So go back and make sure your foundation is solid. Practice, practice, practice. I hope I've clarified things enough for you to start doing these problems. Check out the example videos. Make sure you pause the video for the example video and attempt the example, and then check your work. Thank you and have a nice day.